The situation with Helldivers 2 is really quite insane. It's very impressive, and I'm thrilled to be able to sit down today and hang out with you guys and hope beyond hope that I can beat the server queue boss. I thought this would be something that we'd be facing tonight with this game's ever increasing popularity. However, just as a note, and especially if this ends up being a VOD here pretty soon, if we're unable to beat the boss, what we're going to be doing while we're trying to beat the boss, just hanging out with chat, talking questions, having a good old fun time. And if we can't get the boss down and get into the game, I might pivot and play some Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. That's another game I've been really enjoying immensely, especially with its multiplayer. And I picked up the PC version, so we will see there. Now, tomorrow we've got a big day. Blue Protocols Dev Update number 15 kicks off bright and early in the morning. If you want to join me, you're already in the right spot. Otherwise, right after that, we're going to be rolling into the Nintendo show for Nintendo's partner showcase. All in all, it's going to be a really fun day. And late to the game, dropping a membership, hitting that Phoenix, baby. Thank you so much, late to the game, for that support, dude. And I need to update the member count here. And yeah, we will see, man. We will see. Yeah, and then we could talk Elden Ring, guys. The DLC trailer is tomorrow. It's just insane. Let me go back. I'm gonna see if I can get a button to kind of do this stuff, but we'll see. Thank you so much. So that came in while I was offline, so that pushes us to 2 of 25. If you guys aren't aware, every 25 members or Twitch supporters, I will gift out 5 memberships here on Ginger Prime. I've got exclusive content all for you guys. We got exclusive live streams and so much more. You guys are helping me live my dream and hopefully make the video game that I've been wanting to make for the last, I think, probably 10 years. So it's going to be a fun journey. I'm sharing that with the members here on the channel, so thank you. Also, a free way of support if you want to be a part of that. But yeah, I get it. Like, you want to just watch the videos, that's perfectly fine. That is support too. So be sure to hit that like button and jump in. Now, if you want to join us tonight, you can. Whatever game we end up going to, if we stick with this one, we'll find out. You can jump in the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, top link in the description will get you there. It will also get you the podcast and the other channels and other content that I make here on the on the platform. So hopefully, if you're looking for something to watch or listen to, check it out. And yeah, that's pretty much all the plugs, I think, to start at the show. I'm gonna bring in our illustrious Discord. What's up, Discord chat? Hey, Codebreaker. What's up, Nanny? How y'all doing today?
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. Y'all excited about that Elden Ring?
Oh yeah, I saw something about it just a couple minutes ago.
Excited to hear about it.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get back to that. All right, yeah. Waiting democratically is what we're doing here. That's if we don't get in tonight, that's the literal name of the stream. Waiting democratically. That's how this is gonna go. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Elden Ring trailer tomorrow, namely because like I really have enjoyed my time with Elden Ring. I haven't finished it yet, so that's gonna be something that's gonna need to get put on the docket. Did I play Armored Core 6? No, Noctis. I didn't. I've never played an Armored Core game, so there wasn't like this ever pressing, like, oh, I gotta go play that.
Armored Core.
Armored Core was so good, dude.
It was
my first Armored Core game. Yeah, oh my god. It was just the
It's
right
from
amount
Soft.
of challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the right amount of challenging that made you work for it. And it was probably that horse guy in the beginning of Elden Ring. It's probably like that, and it just keeps going up and not down.
I felt so good when I beat that horse guy. It was funny, like if y'all ever go back to watch the VOD of me, because stepping into Elden Ring for the first time, I'm like, hey, there's this big horse guy, and then he doesn't kill me, and I just keep surviving somehow, and I'm like, all right, guys. It's like, man, I must be really good at this game. And then eventually, yeah, I was like, I got owned, which was great.
I don't know if you ever saw any of the content around Armored Core 6 when it first came out, but their tutorial boss, it was said to be the hardest boss in the hardest tutorial boss in their history of games.
Oh yeah,
that first boss.
that's great,
I mean,
dude.
it's not even really. the hardest thing about it is not paying attention to the tutorial, in my opinion, for that first boss, because you really, while you're doing the boss, it says stay off the ground. The explosives will pretty much kill you, and most people that just run through that tutorial, they just stay on the ground and don't fly and get that 3D verticality, and they just get killed over and over and over again until they start flying, and they're like, oh, this was easy.
Aviator in chat says if you have a friend that's in the game and have them send you an invite, you can skip the queue and jump in for Liberty so much sooner. So I don't know if anybody out there is already on my friends list, but you know, I'll accept an invitation.
I was on about 20 minutes ago, and then we had a call for a structure fire, so I had to sadly exit out of the game.
Yeah, I put myself into queue, like I started putting the kids to bed around like 7:30, so about a little over an hour ago. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna put myself in a queue and come back and see if like, hey, I'm in, you know. It's like, but alas, so I've been in queue for a little bit, but it is what it is. Don says Wulong had a very difficult first boss too.
I haven't seen anybody playing that game yet. Like no one that I watch, at least.
What games are you guys looking forward to the most in the next 2 to 3 months? Because I think like radar wise, I want to check out why am I thinking Nightingale? Yeah, Nightingale. And then I know Dragon's Dogma 2 in March is something very interesting. What's up, Ferris? How you doing, dude? So like any big games you guys are pretty excited about? Nanny said he's back into WoW, which is crazy.
Yeah, I will say I'm genuinely excited for season 4. Dragonflight is really fun.
Oh
no, of World of Warcraft. We get like 4 seasons and expansion now.
Oh, cool.
The 4th one, last expansion, was like a round robin of all the raids and like the end game content.
Yeah,
which was really cool to come back to with how bad Shadowlands was, because you could just jump in and do the fun part that you didn't have to grind the whole story for. But now it's just a celebration. Like Dragonflight has been really fun.
Yeah.
Confusing at times, but it's genuinely going to go down as one of the best expansions in the long term, I think. Kind of how a lot of people now
that's high praise.
Pandaria.
I think a lot of the work is also building up to 11.0, which is like the next expansion.
Yeah.
Like when I watch why am I drawing a blank on his name? WoW guy made a game last year.
Oh, Belier.
Belier, thank you. My dyslexia.
His name, so yeah.
So I was like watching and listening, and he's talking about just because they've been slowly adding in more and more controller support and like just interesting things, and then like it's coming like they're data mining files for GeForce Now for World of Warcraft, and I'm like, if they add that into Game Pass, like, oh hell yeah, let's freaking go, baby.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
got my backbone on my phone right now.
Well, I'm just saying, like Game Pass would be such a removal of the barrier for entry, and it would give them a real competitive advantage. And you might not feel like that right away, but all of a sudden you could just see like, you know, hey, you got Game Pass, you got WoW. You can sub to WoW individually if you want, but all of a sudden it just kind of grows. I'm gonna catch up on some chat here. Blake says, Rise of Ronin. Hey Blake, how you doing tonight, dude? Call me TK, dude. Always good to see you in chat. Says, I was gonna ask if you grabbed Nightingale. I haven't picked it up just yet. We had some unforeseen financial things that kind of popped up this month that I was like, yeah, that, you know, that video game budget that just got much smaller. So I was like, all right, I already picked up Helldivers. So I was like, I got Helldivers, I got Pal World, I got Enshrouded. Like I'm set, dude. Like I'm set. But I was just like, all right, yeah, Nightingale. Oh, okay, wait, maybe March. I'll have to wait till March to be able to purchase that financially. Put that in the budget. Flying Fish, nice name. Says, I want to see what's up with Chrono Odyssey. Holy crap, dude! I remember when that trailer dropped. We haven't heard a lot about it, but maybe that will change. People were like, when sometimes people see trailers, they always try to give me some weird release dates. I'm like, we're still at a minimum 2025 for Ashes of Creation. maybe now, even 2026 or 2027, guys. Heck, we might be getting close to Star Citizen's actual release date. We'll see. We'll see. Things are going well. I like the game says Warhammer Space Marine 2 has you interested. Flying Fish says Tekken 8 has got your focus. I wish I had more time to play fighting games. Fighting games were so much fun back when I was a kid, and then eventually, like after I think I have the last Soul Calibur, I just haven't spent too much time with it. I have Street Fighter 6. I just haven't picked up Tekken. I haven't picked up Mortal Kombat. One of these days. I guess I just spend too much time with, like, if we're gonna do a fighting game, it ends up being Smash Brothers with the kids. So I think that checks out, makes a lot of sense. What's up, Barbosa? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always nice to see you.
Real quick.
Yeah.
It would be so nice to only pay one subscription as a WoW player.
Oh yeah.
And a Xbox player at this. Like, I have both. I'd rather not.
It would free you up to maybe spend some more money in other games. You know, it's like, what a concept. Well, I think it's also interesting because
it would just subsidize my Destiny playing. But
well, still, then they would be handing Sony money in this case now, but Game Pass Ultimate does not include a WoW subscription, but the data mines show that it is coming to GeForce Now, which I think is a huge win for that platform, and with the controller support that they've added in. But I think the thing that they need to announce is WoW subscription should be a part of Game Pass. Or if nothing else,
at least for Ultimate, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something Ultimate can provide as the higher end product.
Right. It doesn't need to be as a part of the core or the base or anything like that. Just like Ultimate. And that's where I was like, that's the risk. I was like, whoa, dude, if they added, holy crap, dude, if it was like, that would be insane. Like, all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, why wouldn't I be subscribed? That's the thing with 14. I was like, why don't they combine their subscription with Final Fantasy 11? Because if you're getting frustrated at 14, like which most veterans do, it's like, it is the path of the veteran. And then it's like, hey, why don't you just go blow off some steam in Final Fantasy 11? Like, oh, are you mad that the 14 is, you feel like it's too easy? Well, buckle up, buckaroo. Here's Final Fantasy 11 for you. Dude, it would be such a good move.
Even as a WoW player, I love the idea of Classic, but I've never been too into it because I just play both WoW and 14.
Yeah.
When I have the time, or it depends. I got my rotation, but yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we have these rotations. I think essentially, if Game Pass is going to be kind of their real competitive difference maker, is you just have to have so much. You just have to have so much value, and that's the thing about the single player games. I felt Starfield did a great job, last year. For Game Pass and for Xbox, I enjoyed the game. I even purchased it on Steam. Because I was like, hey, that's what I'm going to play. But then when it's all said and done, it's like they followed it up with Forza, which on the console, on the PC version, I didn't have any problems. But on the console, I heard people were having issues. And then diving, hey, what's up, Sponjay? How you doing, bud? If you want to jump in, yes, I'd love to. If you're playing the game too, I heard I can jump past the queue with an invite. I don't know. No pressure. To do so over there. Let's see here. What was I going to say? But yeah, I think Game Pass, that would be such a big news moment, and I think a goodwill moment, and it would really kind of signal, because they didn't do it for ESO, right? Because ESO has the optional subscription, so it's like you already have the ability to play ESO. You need the subscription to play World of Warcraft, and I think that will end up being there. Yeah, Spongy's gonna check for some backdoor keys. Appreciate you. If we can't get in tonight, well, I'll pivot over to Grand Blue Fantasy, because I've been wanting to actually play it on the PC as well. I picked it up on PC because I've been enjoying that game, and it's interesting to see, and it's so exciting to see that game. It's not having the success of Helldivers 2, but it's still having a decent level of success. for anybody who's just kind of joining us here in the mid part of the show, thanks so much for being here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And, tomorrow or whenever the stream ends, we're going to raid into the morning stream and the Nintendo stream. I don't know what time the Elden Ring thing is dropping, but I don't think I can, jump in and jump out of hi, I'm at work, and now I'm not, and now I'm back. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Let's see here.
Imagine
Anthony
green screening on a call for work, and it's like the Helldivers combat in the background.
Oh, dude,
where are you?
Oh, no, I'm at work. It's like, I'm fighting for democracy, guys. I'm a reservist.
It's like, what are you guys doing?
Why aren't you doing your part?
God, I actually rewatched Starship Troopers the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny.
Bro, I sent you something to keep you entertained while you're waiting democratically.
Ooh, okay. It's a video. Mind if can I hit play on it? Is this okay? This is last Monday. The audio will go into the stream.
Oh.
Or watch it later.
I mean, it's fine. It's just nothing. I don't think there's any barely audible words.
Oh, I'll watch it offline. I don't mean like, oh no. We accidentally were able to parse that and figure out your address and your social security number.
No. No. You better get no information out of that.
It's Adjusted Joe asks, how long have you been at it? And for me, I put myself in a queue roughly around 7:30. I started putting the kids to bed around that time. And so for the stream, we've been up live on the stream here for 21 minutes. So this might just be kind of a hanging out, listening to some great music, chatting and talking about video games kind of stream and whatnot. We will see.
Big vibing.
I've been able to join on people on my friends list, but now when I do it, I just get a black screen with a little loading thing in the corner.
Let's see here. Is that the shift tab for the... Okay, who is in? Sponjay says he's in Helldivers. Let me see here. Can I join? Invite to watch? No. Find games to play together. Oh, Flint's Joe's in. Join game. Let me join. See if this lets me in.
Oh, your stream had frozen, and I thought you were still looking at a server's full screen.
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your face still stopped moving.
You might need to refresh.
I just did.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was. That was
retrying here. What's up, Scrag? What's up, dude? Oh, Helldivers. Invite. Shift tab. Play game. I've accepted the invitation to play. I wonder if this was what they patched in today. Yeah, they have been working on patching that black screen issue, Kuro. Yes, it doesn't let me pass the capacity. Uh-oh.
So if one of your friends is already in the game and they invite you, you can get in pretty much immediately.
I just accepted the invite. It seemed to have slowed down the count. Because it said retrying at 50, and then it's like now it's stuck at 49. We'll see what happened. Yeah, Noctis is right. He says the Helldivers said that there was AFK problems, and now they're trying to basically add in some kind of AFK kicker, because it turns out it's the same thing that happens in all these online games that are very people who are having fun time in. It's like, oh, I might not be able to get back in. I might as well not log out, and then all of a sudden that just kind of makes the problem even worse, and so it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy at that time. A recruit cut the line. I'm not a recruit. I think I'm level 8 or something like that. I love this game so much. I have too many kids, so it keeps me very, very busy. Oh man, what was it? Somebody was asking me hey, can I play more? Can I do more? And it's like, good Lord, I wish I could. That sounds fun. If sounds, I would love to put more time into video games. Yeah, I guess like my plan is just retirement. Like, I keep putting money into that 401k, boys. One day.
I've gotten to the point now where when I'm off for 4 days, I'm like, yes, I can finally play the game. I sit down and I'm like, but I have stuff I need to go do. And I get up very upset, and I go and be productive. And then on my 4th day, I'm like, let me go and play like at least 30 minutes. And then I sit down, and then the kids want me, and then I get back up.
Yeah, having kids flying fish is it's like life on like hard mode. It makes it way more satisfying, but in the end of the day, you don't get as much sleep as you used to. It's like
True, I get my sleep. What you talking about?
I don't know, man. If you can sleep, you need to write a book, because like I get all kinds of kicked in the middle of the night.
No, my kids would. They value their lives. I guess it's oh, you got in.
I'm in, and then I'm with nobody.
Nice.
So we go to the social. Hold on. Oh, my controller turned off because I was waiting for so long. It's like, all right, there we go. Social.
Are you still watching?
And join squad. I'm establishing uplink to host ship. He's in. He's back. There's a sketch that I didn't write it per se, because there was like this. I remember hearing something like on the radio. I remember being in college. It was just like Harry Carey in the biblical ball game. So we've taken that unable to join game, and it was like there's this one part where it's like, Lazarus up to the plate. Here's the pitch. He's hit. He's hurt. Oh no, he's dead. But wait a minute, he gets back up again. That's the 6th time this week for that. It's just so good. It's just so good. Let's see here. Oh no, Sponge is not online. Okay, is anybody online that wants to join?
I'm online.
In the game?
Yeah, I hopped in a game with a buddy, but I can join you.
I can jump in y'all if that's fine. Join squad. You just do
Yeah,
it
we got 2 right now. We got spots.
Yeah, let's see if it lets me in.
Let me invite you.
Oh, I had joined. That's the thing. I remember some commenter on today's video, and thank you, Barbosa. Much love. Thank you guys for watching the videos. YouTube has been taking a proverbial crap on my content over the last 6 days. It was so nice to see a video get over 1,000 views, let alone, I think right now it's up at 4,000 views. Unable to join game. Can you jump into me? Is it gonna let you join me? Hey, what's up, Randy? It shows you offline again.
Yeah, so I am absolutely in the game. So that's weird.
Oh, now there you are. I'm going to send an invite to you and see if that works. And then Scrag, I'm going to do the same. And then if you want to invite your buddy one and see if, assuming that it lets you all connect to me. Oh, it never loaded your strip, Pyromancer? No, dude. Yeah, the servers are absolutely full again.
Red alert. Do you want to join a bigger group?
Talking to me?
No, sorry. I forgot to.
Well, I don't know. Democracy incoming. See if anybody's able to join in. Fighting automations, finding terminids. And they were talking about like new different enemy types and more. Gonna be so
Yeah, the
weird.
Illuminate.
The Illuminate? What's have they shown pictures of that?
They're squid people.
Squid people.
Or underwater aquatic people, rather.
Nice.
So we're going to be fighting underwater, or are they going to be coming out of water on water
No,
maps?
they're spacefaring.
Unable to join host.
Sounds like we got to shoot the fish globes off their heads then.
Kinda. If you
now it
played
shows you
Helldivers
offline.
1, they're in there.
0 online, 4 in game.
What the hell? Let me try to send you another invite, I guess.
Let's say.
Valiant enclosure has begun.
So I got the invite. Let me hit play.
Let's
See if this works. I've accepted the invitation from Sponge. Sponge. See if it uplink. If it doesn't let me join with you guys, I might see if matchmaking is working at all. Orbosa says, "Isn't some race coming back from the original Helldivers?" I would assume so. I think that's one of the things that's going to make this game very unique and interesting. Is that as the war rages on, like, you know, new battles, new enemies, new, you know, stratagems. All right, let's see if matchmaking is at all working. I'm gonna change this to. Oh, all right, that one's done.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods from mission preparation aborted.
Where is? I don't see the matchmaking option
press
anymore.
The operation forward?
So it's on the map.
There's quick play. I have not had any luck connecting to people in my own state.
Right.
It's like, good night, man. Talk about a game suffering from success. So ultimately for Q, Tramp, I was in since 7:30 and it's 9:04 right now. But I wasn't sitting at my desk live streaming that whole thing. I was putting the kids to bed. Bugs, mechs, now squid people. Space is rough, guys. It's like, it's not easy spreading democracy, okay? We might not be able to play, like, oh man.
You're probably better off just loading into a solo game and hoping people can join you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. We'll give that a shot.
Weird one right now, Brian.
What's up?
Said I'm
It's
loading
weird
one right now.
You're loaded into one right now? Okay, let me try to join you then. All right. Come on, join. Please.
Received.
Just want to play.
Ready for another
Yeah,
mission?
I'm dropping it right
Helldiver?
now.
The networking is really strange because my friends who are in Brazil, I can connect to them no problems, like every time. But whenever I try to play with anyone around here, it always screws up.
Unable to join game. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let us play together. All right. Why wouldn't it also then let me change the difficulty?
The Hellpods await your decision.
Awesome.
Like challenging solo.
Coordinates
Let's see what happens. I'm glad I didn't name this stream PC multiplayer gameplay. I did that once and I was like, oh, okay. Bring in some cluster bombs, some more bombs, space death. There we go.
Hellpod launch initiated.
See if it lets me onto the planet. Oh, Frank. Hey, I don't know what translates that. Say, I just saw your Discord message. Glad you're enjoying it. It's motorsport. Training manual tips. Don't panic. What's up, Code?
So I guess I'll just play vicariously through your stream.
Oh, yeah. I figured that, well, I mean, I was going to make a joke and I totally didn't. I forgot earlier, but I was like, yeah, I've been queued for the last hour. And then I decided to hit go live to see if streamer privilege kicks in. Streamer privilege is a real thing, guys. We all know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel more for like Pyromancer when you like you're waiting and waiting and then it's like, hey, we're gonna get you in, and then you're like, oh, and then it's like, no. Yeah, man, this is the longest it's ever taken to launch down to the planet. I don't know if I can play tonight, guys. Oh man, this sucks. Not the game, just like, man, like when you want to sit down and play. Thankfully, I got 1,000 other games I can play. All right, I'm gonna accept this additional
I
invitation.
finally got on the ship.
You got on the ship? Yeah. Play game.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's see if that does anything. Bum 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 bum. And by the way, if anybody's watching on Twitch right now, and this was just because I was playing around with some things, it's on subscriber only chat. But if you want to chat for free, the YouTube and I think YouTube and Facebook, but I wouldn't worry about going to watch on Facebook. That's hooked up for you don't have to be a member to chat.
I miss Mixer.
You know, honestly, it's like what timing? Microsoft like, let's get out of the phone business, and then they're like, oh man, we should have done that. I'm wondering how much like that they're kicking themselves that they got out of Mixer. But I think Twitch is doing the right thing by going and competing and, you know, letting content creators, you know, stream everywhere. I think that's really handy.
Yeah.
This is the most.
Are you able to see your?
It's just my ship loading into the planet, which I think I'm gonna assume because of all the other issues that it. Oh, it even ran out of the sound effect now. I don't think they're like expecting loading to be this. And I'm on an NVMe, so I don't think this is a local hardware issue, guys.
You're just falling from a really high orbit. That's all.
Dude,
There's
really
a ton
high.
of issues that are 100% not your computer.
Yeah. I feel for him though, because like the developer and me, and I'm just like, man, like, guys, you did a great job. You made a great game. You know, and then now you're like, how do we get people in? Like, we weren't expecting this rush.
It's a weird spot to be in. Like, you're so successful that your success will probably drive people away from your game.
Exactly.
It's happened before.
And that's logistics, baby.
And it's the thing that ends up being is like, you know, companies have these algorithms to predict general interest. And so you're like, oh, okay, this is what I need to have. And then it's like, sometimes then you just, something comes out and the internet just goes crazy for it. All right, let's see here. I'm going to set up another stream because I think I might be playing some Grand Blue because I'd like to play some level of video game tonight. If that
Right.
You see they put 2B in the Grand Blue fighting game?
I did not see that. That's really cool.
Yeah. She's probably like the most collabed video game character of all time at this point.
Oh, I am on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just literally just free floating.
All the hamsters in the servers are running as fast as they can.
I guess the question would be, like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. Does anybody here in chat have Grand Blue on Steam? Because I'm also debating if I want to play some Final Fantasy VII Remake, as I was scrolling through from a stream to copy to. So, guys, chat, what would you guys like and be more interested in hanging out with? Would you want to see some Grand Blue Fantasy or my impressions of Final Fantasy VII Remake, my first playthrough? Because I just got to like Tifa, and dude, it is incredible. Like it's so fun. This reminds you when WoW went live and they had more people than they expected to try to log into the game. Oh my gosh, dude, yeah. I wasn't there for the WoW launch, but I remember reading about it. I was like, and it's interesting to see because generally like games have a high and then they just drop. It's rare that a game, you know, week over week is like we're even more popular this week than last week. What have you guys added new content? No, we're just the game.
Feels good.
Feels good. I haven't seen chat weigh in on any kind of vote. Maybe I'll actually put out a poll. Makes it easy rather than having them go and type. They can just click a button.
I love chat polls. They're so simple.
All right, let's see here. All right. Later, Ferris. Thanks for stopping by. Word of mouth is very powerful. It can be, especially when the game is good. It's so funny. Like, I cannot gift out.
Yes or no?
members. Yes or no? What?
Yes or no? Intrusive thoughts. Yes or no?
Oh, yes. But like it doesn't let me do that from my own dashboard. All right, start a poll. Like, come on, YouTube, get your stuff together. Let's see here. Which roll to which game? Seven remake or both JRPGs, both with the word fantasy and the letter R in their names. All right, guys. It does not look like this is working. The poll is out. I'm going to be very curiously watching this in real time. Right now it's 100% with Final Fantasy VII with 2 votes. There's 23 people with us. I think if we got half of y'all to check it out, so if we could shoot for 12, we'll call it official.
So, Brian, basically what that was about was I found an unexploded nuke and my friend was running towards me.
Oh, yeah?
But he was far enough away that I could get away, but he couldn't.
Ooh, 6 votes in, 67% for Final Fantasy VII, and 33% in for Grand Blue Fantasy. Thank you, Flying. $62 to 38% now. Final Fantasy is in the lead with 8 votes. 4 more votes to lock it in. Just 4 more votes to lock it in.
Have fun, man.
Well, thank you. Yeah, because this is just...
Here, I'm going to pull up my other YouTube account on my phone so I can cheat.
Yeah, y'all can game this. I don't care.
This is on Ginger Pro.
Mm-hmm. I've been dropping forever, Anthony.
Oh.
The game, is just not gonna let me play tonight, so we're gonna play something else. And chat's voting. We're at 9 votes, 12 votes to do the lock, and we're right now with Final Fantasy in the lead. We're at 10 votes, 2 to lock. Final Fantasy VII Remake is at 60%. Oh, 1 more vote to lock it in. There we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. We'll fight for democracy another day. I will have to rename this stream. 12 votes, 58% Final Fantasy VII Remake, 42% Grand Blue Fantasy. Let me go ahead and set up the stream real quick, and then we'll redirect to it. All right, Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay first time playthrough. You get rid of these chapters, and next, redirect. Just gonna go there. We'll set that now, and I'll change this, and then we'll boot it up, and then make sure that the games make sure I can get into Final Fantasy VII. And then it's like, oh guys, if that didn't work, then oh my goodness, there's something weirdly wrong. All right, I'm gonna add this as a redirect to the Final Fantasy VII stream. Boom. All right, let me see here if I can back to game. I guess Alt F4. There we go. It didn't let me kill it any other way, but it thankfully didn't kill the stream. We'll see if it actually closes out of the game here. There it goes. All right, let's fire up the Elgato Capture utility. Make sure that it picks it up over here. Yay, sweet. Sweet. All right, guys, 1 second for the Discord chat. I'm going to mute for a second, and then we're going to jump. I'll be right back. I'm just going to do a little bit of an intro as I cut over. All right, for the stream, I'm going to hit end stream, and it should jump you over into the Final Fantasy VII stream that's going to take over, and that's what we're going to hang out and play tonight, because that's what it's going to let us do it. And hopefully you come along for that. If you're over on Twitch, if you're over on X, I think you should be able to, you're going to be good. But stream will be down for just a half second, and then I'll come right back up. So I'll see you guys in a second.